All right, we're back. Technical difficulty.
We're back. Get wrecked.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back. I changed my Steam name. Does it change what's on the table?
You should, yeah. Forgot to wear his contact lenses. Warhammer.
No. No.
Does not?
It does. I don't think so. Maybe not. At least not in real time.
Goes invisible. Alright, interesting.
What do we
King
got?
Leonidas inherits Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, and I fart rainbows.
10 Olympic ping pong players that go invisible when they sneeze.
Yep.
That's, I don't think it's gonna work out for you.
I think we're gonna end up playing ping pong with some midget clones. We'll get him right into King Leonidas' mouth. Let him fart them out with his rainbows. Turn them to gold from the inside. I think we got this.
So, you know, what mythological being would be considered the master of rainbows? That's right, leprechauns. So these are basically leprechauns. Midgets are basically leprechauns, especially if they have Midas's touch.
I find that offensive, sir.
You know, he does have a point, actually.
so if King Leonidas, they can always find King Leonidas because he'll be farting rainbows. They just have to follow the rainbow back to the end, and then they'll go to the rainbow and to the end of it, which is inside of King Leonidas. And at that point, they can turn his entire innards into gold. So King Leonidas is out of the picture.
But I'm in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, and I have a large group of essentially what is an army.
Which they are allies to the midgets because they are also short.
They're short.
So they're short in stature, so they automatically are allied against their common foe, the tall people.
Yeah. Yes. Plus, I can bribe them with infinite amounts of gold and freedom from slavery. Because
the gold thing is a fair point. Depends on how much they value gold over chocolate.
You can turn stuff into gold, right? There's a device in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Turn stuff into chocolate.
Wait, no, what?
Wait, what? I don't remember that.
I don't think there is.
Well, I'm sure there is.
You do have a little.
If they could turn that lady into taffy and then
you can
put
turn
someone
people
inside
into
a
TV
television.
Images.
If I can do that, I'm sure there's a device that turns stuff into chocolate somewhere.
Well, you can't just make that assumption.
Well,
that's not in the movie.
It seems like it'd be easier to do than put people inside a television.
And you're also assuming that King Leonidas has any idea how to operate any of this because he is not the rightful inheritor.
He may not, but he has an army of midgets that haven't yet
Okay, wait.
You. They can show him how to use it.
I think that King Leonidas would have fired all of the Oompa Loompas because clearly he has a thing about deformity. He would have tried to hire all of the bodybuilders.
That is a great point.
Yeah.
But
so Ben has no in. No, Ben has no in with them anyway.
That's
so two midgets in a trench coat. You know, there may be a lot of them, but King Leonidas, he's got his chocolate army of svelte young men. So I don't know. I think that my 10 Olympic ping pong players would probably just throw ourselves onto Ben's midgets,
and they would immediately turn to gold.
Yeah, but they would also crush them. So.
But there's an infinite amount of them. They just get smaller.
Okay, Ben. All your people come to Willy Wonka's factory, right?
Yeah.
What happens? I spill a giant vat of chocolate on Emily, like the most massive vat of chocolate ever. You touch it, it smothers you and turns into gold. You are now encased in a mound of gold.
That's why you don't send all the midgets in at once.
Yeah, but the other ones just can only get smaller.
No.
Yeah, because
each clone is half the size of the previous one, but that's just because you're cloning the new clone. The original, then all you get is a bunch of half-size midgets.
That's actually a good point.
I think it depends. Can you only clone the one time?
You might be able to. I think the card's a bit vague.
I think the card seems to indicate that each person can only clone themselves one time.
Yeah, I would agree.
Either way, there's an infinite amount.
No, because at a certain point, they become completely ineffectual.
And
they can't even walk. because it would take them years to
Alright.
go even like a molecule.
Yep.
Okay, but here's the thing. Before we sent in that group of midgets, we sent in the very small group way ahead of time, and they rode on the Oompa Loompas to the TV. And once they were in they made their way into the TV and used the rescaler to scale back up to full-size midgets and recloned their midget army.
Okay, the first part of that
Which
was
is now
bullshit,
behind
but the
enemy
second
lines.
part of that I'll get behind.
The
the
second
fir-
part of that was pretty clever, but
Yeah.
how did you sneak in, Ben, without turning everything into gold? Because as you're walking by, I would hear
Gloves.
like the sound of your clanky golden boots and clanky
Glo-
golden gloves.
They're not golden
Clickety
because
clanking.
gloves. It's only when you
Ben.
touch things with your bare fingers.
Ben, what are you touching with your bare fingers but gloves?
Gloves. But the gloves touching something doesn't cause that to turn to gold.
But no, but the gloves are gold. You can't
Cloth
move
of gold.
your hands.
They're cloth of gold.
No, you make them out of chainmail. Golden
Okay.
chainmail.
It's still very clankety. I'd like to
Well-
point out.
But it's also like microscopic.
Plus, I've moved all of the best inventions behind a chocolate wall.
Why the hell would you know how to do that? That's long before you had any idea that there was an invasion coming. Because they snuck in way ahead of time.
I think we can assume that we all know we're fighting each other at the same time. So if you have the time to
That's
go
true.
ahead, so I think he's got the time to make preparations.
Well, they can also be microscopically small enough to go through the molecular bonds between the chocolate.
But it would take them ages to go anywhere, which is the problem.
Yep.
They'd starve
That's
to
why.
death before
That's why they
got
have
anywhere.
flagella.
Suddenly they just have new constructions. I think feudal wins
Oh
this.
god. Oh god.
Yeah, feudal wins. Unless feudal you're voting for someone else.
No.
I vote for me.
You're only ever gonna vote for yourself.
No, if somebody else legitimately has it, I'll vote for them. But I feel like I actually
That's
won
true,
that.
yeah.
Because an infinite army of people that can turn any sized person to gold seems unbeatable to me.
Yeah, but if you get too small, you can't go anywhere.
Yep. Or have any
That's
effects
why
on
you-
the larger world.
You
What
ride
are
horses.
you breathing? What are you breathing, Ben?
You don't need to breathe if you're that small. Once you reach a certain size, you don't need to anymore.
Of course, Ben.
No, that's true.
I mean, if you had the proper construction of skin, sure, but your skin is designed to keep things out.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know how that would change.
Exactly the same, just
It's
smaller.
just so salty. The salt is real. PJ salts.
Kind of want to do
That's
Darth
Fenaqua
Vader that
baby.
can shoot black mambas out of his mouth. Just so, because they would get stuck in the vats. Darth Vader can enlarge one body part at a time. And what is this? Hypnosis. This hypnosis. What the hell does that mean? Does he have hypnosis?
Yeah, he has hypnosis.
Does he like hypnotize people with giant swinging body parts? Alright, let's see. Deathly Hollow. Your main character can only be defeated if this white card is defeated first. Do not equip the Deathly Hollow with a black card.
So basically, you have to kill Vin Diesel before you can kill Merlin.
So Vin Diesel can't stop. No.
No,
Wait, oh, is
Merlin
Vin
can't
Diesel the
stop
Deathly
laughing.
Hollow?
Yeah, Merlin is just Merlin. I mean, Vin Diesel is just Vin Diesel, normal, like whatever. Merlin has the Deathly Hollow on Vin Diesel, and he also cannot stop laughing.
Oh, well, that doesn't change shit. If it
We gotta
Basically-
find Vin Diesel first.
Yeah.
isn't that hard?
I mean, when was the last time you saw a Vin Diesel movie?
But
Good
Darth
point.
Vader can just enlarge his eye until he can see literally everything.
That's not how eyeballs work.
Well, yeah, it is.
Shut up, yeah, it is.
that argument.
Basically,
All right.
I don't know.
So, let's see. All right, you know, like in the cartoons, how they'll make their eye, how like the sailor will like make his eye into like a type, not a telescope. You know, the things they have submarines where you can see really.
Periscope.
Yeah, that one. So that's what Darth Vader does to find Vin Diesel.
But a periscope doesn't
And then-
make you see further.
Yeah, it just
And then he
raises up
takes
the
him out with a
It
vision.
Death
just
Star.
makes it so you
Yeah.
can see above the water.
It's a very long periscope.
It doesn't make it so you can see further.
Also, you're not a
No, no,
shapeshifter. You can
like
just
the whole-
enlarge it.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't
You can't
change
like
the shape.
elongate it and then like curve it.
Well, it doesn't say in what direction you can enlarge it in.
You can't like enlarge it one direction. And
It's
enlarge
pretty.
it
It's
out
pretty
that
specific.
portion of it.
It's, you know.
Wait, so you're saying that it has to be to scale? So like
Yeah.
if you were like enlarging your dick, it would get really thick too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the body would not also enlarge at all to support it.
Nope.
No. You could enlarge the body to support it, but
Well, no, you
No,
can't.
only one at a time.
One body part.
So like
What's
you could
defined as a body
Oh.
part?
an area of your body that has a word associated with it.
Are the
Yeah,
butt
there
cheeks
you go.
considered two separate body parts?
you can just say the butt.
Yeah, the butt. So
Okay.
I mean, I guess you can if you want to, but
I don't think that would be helpful.
if you really need to sit
Alright.
down,
So I would call and hypnotize Vin Diesel's manager to find his location.
wait.
good idea. That's a good idea.
Does hypnosis work over a phone call? What kind
Doesn't
of
matter. I'll
hypnosis are we
organize a
talking about?
meeting.
What,
Yeah,
you
because he
organize-
has no reason to suspect Darth Vader.
Nope.
Why the hell? If somebody calls with a raspy voice, is the first thing you're gonna think is I'm talking to Darth Vader right now?
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
Well, you're a weird
Because
person.
he's talking like this.
He's talking on Skype, and he has a really shitty mic. Haven't you ever talked to like Penn with his old mic? It's like that.
Oh, God.
All right. So I hunt down Vin Diesel that way. He's out of the picture. Kill Vin Diesel. That's easy. Vin Diesel's not hard to fight.
Merlin, on the other hand, could totally take Darth
Merlin's
Vader.
a bit of a thing, yeah. Especially because technically, you haven't killed him. I don't think you can because he lives backwards.
What?
He experiences time in reverse.
Is that true?
Merlin?
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're
That's
talking
well, that's one of the mythos around about him.
That sounds like a lot of bullshit.
You sound
Alright.
like a lot of bullshit.
Yeah. So,
Basically, all I know is that, I mean, even if it
Alright.
was backwards, you could kill Merlin technically, but you wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to because Darth Vader's cool and all, but Merlin is a stone cold wizard.
well, why the hell do you think Darth Vader would get anywhere near him? He just freaking Death Stars him.
Because he's just got one laying around. Last I checked, he lost 2 of them.
Why do you think he has
Yeah,
that big
good
ass
point.
laser on it?
I don't know, because he seems to be putting it in
And,
harm's way a lot.
Merlin kind of has like spells that can go into a little vent.
Mm-hmm.
What?
The little vent they used to blow it up. The Death Star. Stick with us, Ben.
no,
Come
no,
on.
he fixed that. He fixed that.
In his 3rd attempt.
Yeah. He
And
enlarged.
when did he have time to do that?
He enlarged his own arm and chopped it off to clog the hole.
And then the Death Star explodes because
I
that was
wanna-
really important to something.
I do also yeah, that's not really important, but I do want to point out that Darth Vader only has like his torso and stumps and a head. The rest is all cybernetics.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Which is why it's so great.
So if you
He just enlarges the cybernetic arm and then cuts it off. And then he gets a new one.
Not how that works.
Okay, fine. He enlarges his torso. He cuts it off. Okay, it doesn't really matter what he enlarges, but he enlarges something, and he sticks it in the vent. But that vent's not actually a vent, it's just a hole to the power core that has no purpose for venting. It's just so it can get blown up.
Okay, so why is it there?
It's not. It's clogged by an arm.
or something.
I mean, there must be a really important reason for why there's a hole going right to the power core.
Nope.
No, just simple as that. All right, basically, I think it's down to me and Feudal here.
Bullshit.
Yep.
Bullshit.
And I want to just point out that I'm pretty sure that.
Alright, King Leonidas does not stand a fucking chance against Darth Vader.
I'm pretty sure
that would be the most
no,
pathetic
exactly.
fight ever.
Fen does though.
Look, I think Vin Diesel and Leonidas would be a decent fight, even if Vin Diesel lost.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Even if Vin Diesel lost.
Vin Diesel's a fucking actor.
Yeah, but he's ripped. Whatever. Even if he lost, he'd still, Leonidas would be tired
hold
out.
on, this is not bullshit.
Not that
Vin Diesel,
even matters. Not that
either
even
of these
matters.
people would slaughter Vin Diesel, and Darth Vader could easily kill Merlin.
Look, not that it even matters. Vin Diesel is kind of just extra.
And King Leonidas doesn't stand a fucking chance. Neither of them stand a chance against Darth Vader. Not even close.
Merlin does, and Merlin's already killed Darth Vader, so it doesn't matter.
No, he didn't. How the fuck did he kill him? You didn't
With
even
magic.
that.
Ben, I can
fucking...
send people into movies, into TVs, right?
So
through that logic, I can take stuff out too, right?
No.
I get a second Death Star.
I just want to
blow
put that
up
in the
your
blood right
Death
now.
Star.
No. Look, Merlin would... Leonidas doesn't stand a chance against Merlin.
Alright, how does Merlin kill
Darth
Vader?
Any number of ways. He could call down an electrical storm. He could suck all the oxygen
You can't
out of
call
the
an
area.
electrical storm into space.
Yeah, you can. They're called ion storms.
You can't.
They're called ion storms. You
Who
can.
the fuck? Wait, hold on. Did Merlin even know space existed?
He knew space existed. He is a wizard. He's a man of the world. He knows everything.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean he knows everything.
He knows enough to know that he's fighting Darth Vader.
Does he?
Yeah. I mean, Darth Vader doesn't just come down and like instantly kill Merlin out of nowhere as the big bad alien.
No, he doesn't need to come down because he has a fucking giant laser.
That laser was never used on anything other than Alderaan.
So what? It doesn't fucking matter if
Yeah,
it was only used once. It can be used many times.
I don't think so. Pretty sure Merlin wins, hands
You
down.
don't think so?
I don't think that's how it works.
That's bullshit.
Feudal? What do you think?
I'm just gonna listen because this is hilarious.
How the fuck is Merlin gonna kill Darth Vader?
He could
so assuming
transport
Darth
his
Vader
heart.
does. All right. Okay. So Darth Vader.
Yeah.
In space.
Yeah.
Does Merlin have the means to get to space?
That's the thing about magic. He doesn't need to get to space. He can use his scrying portal and find Darth Vader and then cast spells on him.
Also, he has the power of the Lady of the Lake and stuff like that on his side.
Meanwhile, Darth Vader has to kill Vin Diesel first, which, while easy, is going to be tricky because he has to do that first and find him, and Merlin's already hidden him off the table somewhere.
So
Merlin's
Merlin just
got
makes
plenty of
him
chance.
like a Deathly Hollow and he just hides him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just kidnaps Vin Diesel. He's got a fucking basement somewhere.
Sticks him in like a cupboard in like the middle of nowhere.
Yes, exactly. Which gives Merlin plenty of time to kill Darth Vader.
Why the fuck would he pick Vin Diesel?
Who says he has a choice? Maybe it was random. Like picking a card off the top of a deck.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe.
Oh god. No, I still think this is a bunch of bullshit. Alright.
I'm pretty sure Merlin wins.
I disagree, but I'm guessing Feudal's gonna vote with you.
Feudal? Thoughts?
Yeah, I think Merlin wins.
Alright, sweet. I get myself another point up here.
The salt is real with Ben.
I know, seriously. He's so hurt. Nerd rage.
Like, Willy Wonka's not gonna do shit against Merlin. I mean, the thing, though, is how do you know that Darth Vader has a Death Star at his disposal at any time?
Well, he always has a Death Star.
He had a Death Star once,
doesn't.
and the other time it was like still being constructed and they attacked it. Super weapons, man. They're more trouble than they're worth. God, are you guys ready yet?
No.
Okay. 12-year-old Call of Duty player that's extremely sweaty and horny, like any 12-year-old Call of Duty player is.
Of course.
Well,
And really good at making badass quotable threats over the phone.
That just works. I mean,
wait,
it's
hold
not
on. Was
threatening
that
at
a
all.
random card?
Huh?
Was that second one a random card?
Yeah, I just put out the deck.
Oh, that was
Okay.
really lucky.
Yeah.
Wait, what is Cthulhu's main weapon?
Just random horror. He is the unspeakable horror.
Yep.
He is everything horrible and wrong
So,
and disgusting.
Like he
in the
can
world.
just blink out of existence or come into existence because he doesn't actually exist.
All right.
Yeah.
So if I was
normal space,
if you were to trade his main weapon for a beach volleyball, what would you be trading?
Basically, it's an Eye of
basically
Cthulhu.
trading like the ability to like rip apart the universe.
Fucking done.
Yep.
I'm so done.
So I guess you don't have it anymore. He's just
Yeah.
like, I don't want this. I'll take the volleyball.
I mean, basically, you have a volleyball now
All right,
because
you know what? I'll be back in like 5 fucking minutes. I'm gonna go take care of my dogs.